Bonsoir tout le monde. Welcome back to Tom Plays Europa Universalis for absolute beginners. Well, back with France, getting towards the end now, and could do with taking stock a little. So, Austrian separatists, Gujarati separatists. Yeah, I've got quite a few separatists coming. On our way, working on Oirat. Ooh, can summon the diet. Okay, the nobility still want to make trouble. Well, the pastors will be the easy one to do. I'm kind of wondering about the nobility again, simply because we haven't done anything over here for a bit. So, what is it they want exactly? Sorry, nobility. Bishnapur. Okay. Here is my lack of knowledge of Indian geography and spelling, come to think of it. So it would mean making war on Bengal predominantly. So be up against quite a few people. I'm not that keen on that one right now, even though it would actually probably feed into this tree that we've been ignoring. But on the other hand, there are other things we can be doing. Okay, so bourgeoisie, I don't think we can really control this number of silk producing provinces, so we should probably go with the pastors. Midnapore is Protestant, which is also a little risky. But not insanely risky, so let's just cancel the one we've done least on and just start that going, because it's saying 555 months to do, which isn't fantastic, so we may as well at least get a start. I'm wondering if we should actually swap some of our advisors around anyway. I don't think we have one that's going to help us with that mission. Okay, this colony has become fully colonised, so we can now do the remaining two. Colonial armies over to them. I guess I'll review there, which does rather add to the need to start attacking Zimbabwe. Harsh though it is. Like our colonies are. So realistically we're never going to get to these areas. I really just don't see that happening any realistic way, so we would have to carve our way through here, or if we were willing to... Is that the Mamluks? No, it's Spain. Okay. If we were willing to go around, I suppose we could dot a few areas up the coast, but I'm not very keen to do that. It's going to be an absolute pain. Mombasa has taken the whole of Madagascar. But still, even though the game will end before we actually get through there, we should probably be working towards it, if we can. Right, okay, so what else? What else? Right, I wanted to check the sizes of our armies. Yeah, we've got room for a lot of additional stuff, which isn't surprising because that's why we're making so much money all the time. So we really need to work on that. So if we were looking at the Papal State of Milan, supposing we wanted to take one of these areas, okay, so we've got 73 and 70, so we have a lot of room to increase the size of this army. I think we were actually getting cheaper infantry. So how about, not that it really matters, but how about we build, say, 10 more infantry? Okay. I'll just do 5 more cannons. So do we want to do the same in Great Britain? The thing is, if they're staying in Great Britain, they probably don't need to be any more powerful than they are. Much as I kind of like to have all of our armies the same size, I'm kind of feeling like now we need to specialise them a little. Also, we need to make our navies more powerful, and we should also make more trade ships. We haven't done any trade ships for quite a while, mostly because we just haven't needed to because we've got so much money. But I'm thinking, let's make a nice trade fleet. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay. Oh, nice. Improved relations. Okay, Bengal has announced his arrival just after we decided not to attack them. That's annoying. Can we announce them as arrival? No, we can't. We've already got Siam. So that's fine. Okay, I think we can actually fabricate another claim on Spain. Do we already have a claim on this piece of land here? No, we don't. So let's get that. I might even stop building claims against Spain now. Presumably we're still doing claims on Zimbabwe. Maybe we're not. Maybe we don't need to. So if we declare war on Zimbabwe, we're facing Timbuktu and Kazembe. Kazembe isn't going to be, in fact neither is going to be a huge problem. I think we can handle that. I also think we need this navy to have more transport. So let's start building those as well. Not sure how many. I might just throw a few 3-deckers in there as well. Need to get to the point where we're having to count our money a bit more carefully. We're clearly massively less powerful than we need to be. Than we could be, I mean. Okay, so what about... Okay, so there's still... That's a plan. Spain, we could take some land from them. What about trying to increase the size of French Louisiana? Could we just declare war on these people? I'm just thinking if we declare war, hopefully all of our subjects will also get involved, but then we should probably do it at the same time as another war. Of our war exhaustion is down to 0 now. Okay, cool. I'm also thinking we could do with building some spy networks in Japan and Transoxiana, just in case we come into conflict again, so we can actually take some land from them this time, which would be nice. It doesn't look like these guys are actually losing any people through being on the 44 spot, so hopefully they're getting away with it. I was wondering whether we should try and invest in it a little, like maybe increase some military power just a bit, see if that will provide more supply, which it has. Improved the supply limit to 45, so okay, hopefully leave them there with confidence now. Right, so where next? We've got the Mamluks potentially. Spain still has plenty of places we could be conquering. I know the Mamluks are quite weak. Let us see whether we're any closer to the Ottomans joining in if we attack the Papal State. We're getting there. If they stop fighting in another war, we can probably start Roman Empire, right, the Commonwealth is Holy Roman Emperor again, so we don't want to fight the Commonwealth. So let's move down towards the Papal State. If we head there. We could also do Milan again. That is definitely an option. That is a much better option because for some reason Bohemia doesn't want to join in. We really need to get a diplomat immediately. So we're improving relations with French Colombia and they are at plus 200, so we don't need to be doing that anymore. So let's get some troops in place for Zimbabwe. We may need mercenaries down there, we'll find out. Strongly suspect we will, honestly. Still facing 3 countries. Okay, so we don't actually want to go there now, we want to go here. Might also want to bring... Oh, actually no, we don't have any allies, do they? I mean, they literally have no allies at all. Okay. Head back to Bonneman. Okay, so this is taking shape. I'm tempted to attack even if Bohemia suddenly decide they want to join in after all. So very tempted to start on Zimbabwe. Can we get a mercenary army ready? Well, there's people like the Grand Companies, I suppose, actually, to be fair. Just wondering if there's anyone... Inuit? I don't think so. Okay, I need someone African. I'm probably missing someone that's really obvious to anyone who knows their stuff down here, but never mind. Let's do a Grand Company and a Free Company. We will set everyone up with generals. Okay, so you can have general number 1. Just to help me remember which general has gone where. Are Bohemia still occupied? Why are they occupied? No idea. Very glad they are. Probably should have used imperialism there, I wasn't paying attention. Never mind. It's just that keen to get things off the ground. Okay, you can have general number 2, you can have general number 3, actually general number 2 doesn't seem as good. Have general number 4, also doesn't seem amazing, and you can have general number 5. Brilliant. Move all of them into place. We already have an admiral, which is good. I'm going to move you up there. You don't really have enough ships, but we're working on it. So for our next trick, we kind of want to attack these guys. Imperialism. So I'm just going to assume that our colonies can handle them. And yeah, so that can get going, and then we will start on Zimbabwe. Of course, we have people helping with Milan, but seeing as they don't seem to have any allies, although for some reason Trent seems to have joined in. Okay, suddenly they have a whole bunch of allies. Where did Bohemia joining in come from? That was unexpected and unwelcome. Nonetheless, I'm sure we can manage. We have our own vassals. So yeah, so Zimbabwe next. Too much yellow. Probably help if I zoomed out a bit, really. Okay, Zimbabwe, not as many options as I would like. No diplomat yet. Tariffs on coffee. Okay, French Peru. Let's just check if we've done them before. If we can find them, that is. French Peru is on 21%, so we will leave it be. I think the only one we haven't done is Alaska. Controversial protectionist. So we can gain... Don't really want to lose legitimacy though. Although mercantilism is good. Don't want to risk it. Legitimacy is too low and there's no easy way to raise it when you're not a Roman Catholic. Okay, so spy network construction. Oh no, improve relations. Got both option, although diplomatic reputation might be better. Even though it's only a +2, I might actually go for that. Keen though was to get +3 advisors throughout. So unfortunately we're probably going to have to fight Bohemia now. Can't be helped though. Okay, have we started on these guys yet? We have not. So we'll do imperialism. We have no allies. Let's get in there. Together. You go there. How well they're going to do. I'm probably not going to check too much on the American war. Oh, sorry. The American war, because there isn't a huge amount we can do about it. At least for the time being. Okay, what are we dealing with? We're dealing with a lot of enemies. Yeah, maybe we should go and try and sort them out. I think we're easily powerful enough to take them on, to be fair. Okay. Transfire's occupied. Well, how about you guys go and take that castle? Naval battle. That's annoying. Inevitable though, I suppose. Yeah, that's fine. Good grief. That's a big army. Amazingly, we actually appear to be kind of winning. But, whether we can make them run before we run out of men, I have no idea. Apparently we actually... Astonishing. Like, really astonishing. Must have an incredible gain in terms of technology. Okay, so... Let's hold on a second here. Right, let's go help them. Military access from Ragasa, I don't really mind. Where are we being attacked here? Alright, okay. Let's head down there then. I can see we're going to need a mercenary army in Europe as well at this rate. And probably better bring the army over from Great Britain. But for the time being, we're going to keep moving up here, right? Okay, where's our navy? Seeing as the principal reason that we didn't already... Oh, I grabbed the wrong one. Not to worry, there'll probably still be a single item, so they were protecting Bordeaux. There they go. Keep protecting Bordeaux. Don't seem to be set to ground themselves when there's a conflict. Although I'm thinking with this new fleet, I might actually do that intentionally. Alright, so the one thing we can do in the Americas is give French Louisiana some money to help them in the war. It does look like they are winning, despite what this says. So hopefully we'll be okay there. Right, so we need to take Pisa. So we've probably got the biggest army, so if we head over to Pisa, knock them out, I think we've actually kind of possibly taken this anyway by winning that battle. Destroyed an awful lot of troops back there. Most of them Bohemian. Okay, I do care, but I can't do anything about it. There's only one option. I guess this is the Ottomans attacking someone, which is why they will never help us. Okay, Zimbabwe's probably fine until we take that castle. I might just leave them be. We really need a more powerful navy though. Maybe it will be better to build it up here though. Alright, for some reason we've ended up on the trade screen. Don't really need that right now. Okay, there we go. So next move we need Great Britain, so I think we didn't bother with a second general. So let's bring them across. Nearly grief. I can see I'm going to be putting a revolution down again. A big revolutionary army for the size of Great Britain these days. Right, let's go and free Metz to start with, and then we'll work out whom we should be attacking. Yeah, we'll get there. I don't know why I'm checking this, we don't have that many allies anymore. Death for the merchant, use him as he would have. We've got a skill 3 philosopher, that sounds good. We've also taken Zimbabwe. Hurrah! Right, this belongs to Spain, so keep moving so we can go straight into Tumbuka. I have no idea how we're going to attack Kazembe. Oh no, we can just go across here, it's not wasteland. And they are moving this way, which is fair enough. Can't be helped, but is kind of making me think, oh, we should move our troops away a bit. Yeah, fair enough. Right, so we're taking Metz, so let's see who is on Milan's side. Augsburg. Remind me, where is Augsburg? It's Aachen. Should not have a finger around it. Good grief, my German geography should be better than this. There it is, there's Augsburg. Okay, let's see if we can go in and take Augsburg. Good start. Assuming Strasbourg isn't one of their allies. We should probably go in for Bohemia, principally, to be fair. Oh, it does look like the Commonwealth is currently charging into Bohemia, so I wonder if it'll still be worth having as an ally after this. Kind of a shame, we've had them for a while. Right. I think I'd rather use the mercenary army for most of the fighting. So you head into the capital. Why don't you? Just kind of wondering where Kazembe will go next. Oh, that's the remainder of the army. Yes, we didn't get them all, did we? So we could actually bring them down, it's just whether we can safely do that. Maybe that should stay put. On the whole. Okay, where are we up to? Right, so we're attacking Augsburg, and in the meantime, one of our castles is being sieged. Mostly by Augsburg. Great. Still, we're probably going to win our siege faster. Are we really going to win our siege faster? Maybe, actually. We do have a bigger army overall. And we want to make some progress. Is there anyone we can be blockading? Doesn't immediately look like it. Lost a statesman, that's alright. I was meaning to hire that philosopher anyway. I think they're cheaper. Oh right, statesman, so he's probably lost a royal marriage. Not to worry. Okay, let's see, where do we want to go next? Just keep going, I suppose. Keep taking more and more land. Just speed up slightly. Still making less progress in the Americas, but hopefully it might turn around quite quickly. As they're probably sieging some castles or something. Oh heck, here they come. Here comes Kazembe. Right, so we probably want to attack Kazembe's capital city pretty soon. Before they come up and flatten us. So maybe we should go there. Instead of here, if we can just get Kazembe to pull out, because all we need is a white piece from them. Don't need anything particularly fancy. I might actually go for Timbuktu over here. Oh right, that's not just Kazembe. Right, okay. Dongo, right, cool. So what are we losing? Anything soon? 1795. Oh, that's Holland. Oh no, Transvaal is Zimbabwe. Well, that's fine. We're already dealing with that one. Okay. But yeah, this is a concern because he could come in and trash all our colonies. Ooh, who's this? Corsica. I am up for peace with Corsica. Now of course the other thing we could do is try to get another mercenary army. It's kind of the point of having a huge number of huge amounts of money. Huge number of ducats. So yeah, let's do that. I think the Dahomey Amazons will actually come with their own general, so we won't need to worry about it. Looks like Scotland and France Antarctique are going to sort this out for us, which is appreciated. It is good to have friends. Why have you stopped there? Okay, who else? Zimbabwe. Okay, I did not expect that. What are they offering us? Probably everything we actually wanted, so let's make peace before we get our armies flattened. That does mean that we're not going to need this mercenary army anymore, but it is appreciated. That's our own army, so I'm going to send you back to Highveld. And yeah, that's fine. We're going to want another one at some point, but for now that's fine. So how far are we? We need to take 3 provinces to get to this colonial area. Okay, just 3. Not to worry, that's fine. Okay, looks like this war's over. So, can we make peace? No, I don't want that. I want everything, really. Can see Louisiana. Okay, so that should become part of French Louisiana. I don't know if there were already 10 provinces or not. I suppose we'll find out if we get a new merchant. But in any case, it hopefully makes them a bit less likely to die. So that's that war done with. And that just leaves us with Europe. And it looks like our allies are crushing them. Goodness knows how France Antarctique got all the way over here. But it's appreciated. So brilliant. And also this new trade fleet. Who should you be protecting? Well, there's the English Channel. Apparently that gives us a lot of profit, but not as much as the Caribbean, so let's do the Caribbean. And I'm not going to set them to go to port during war. I'm hoping that they're powerful enough not to need to. Actually, I was thinking I could give them an admiral, but not to worry. We will not bother. Okay, brilliant. I don't suppose Bohemia will be up for making peace. Oh, they are. Excellent. Let's just make white peace. And we'll have to decide if we want to be allies with them again. Because we do have too many alliances, to be fair. But then, this is the first time we've been in conflict with them. I suppose it depends how badly the Commonwealth are going to crush them. If they're really small, it probably isn't worth having an alliance with them, harsher that sounds. But then if they're more or less intact, then they might be worth being allies with again. They're a good ally with Naples. Just improve relations with them. They were on our mission tree, Naples. I'm just wondering, given that we certainly won't have time to take them. Oh, good grief, are they being attacked by someone else? No, they're only at war with us. For some reason, other armies are just sitting there. Fair enough, let's take Milan. I just think we probably won't have time to take Naples militarily, but maybe we could take them peacefully if we got really lucky. Can't see that happening, honestly. There might be an alternative ally to Bohemia. Actually, looking at what's happened to Bohemia, I don't think there's much point allying them. Brandenburg might be an option. They currently, oh no, they're in a personal union with the Commonwealth, who hate us, so let's not bother. Okay, I wonder if that's how they ended up being the Emperor. Peace offer from Pisa, that's fine. Partly wondering if I ought to start taking some of these areas, but we were only here for Milan, and we have conquered quite a few people in a fairly small time. Augsburg, Frankfurt and Trent. Trent's the only one still offering a fight. Really? And I think they're currently being sieged by Provence. So yeah, I think this one's going to be the opposite of last time. Actually, much quicker than I'd anticipated. Okay, let's keep going, even though we don't really need to. Legitimacy's finally getting somewhere. That took long enough. Oh, actually, well, think about it. Got Transoxiana and Zimbabwe. Who else are we doing? Oh, Japan. Oh, right, I was still building a spy network in Zimbabwe, right? I wasn't actually planning on doing that just yet. But okay, let's do that. Let's fabricate a few claims. And, oh, hang on. Maxed out on military power. Any chance this is military tech? It isn't. Okay. We do have an admin tech, which might be worth grabbing, to be fair. Military power, we do need to gain a bit. So maybe the places down here that we've just taken. Oh, we can't take these, we're still coring them. But we could try to improve South Africa a bit. Maybe maxing out our diplomatic tech as well at this rate. So maybe we should follow up with the same. Just match what we've done in military. Try and get diplomatic and military identical. Oh, okay, not there. Yeah, actually, we're far too far behind on military. Not to worry, let's not diplomatic of it. In fact, let's put the cap up to 10. That'll do. Let's get the military and diplomatic power down a bit. We can see why I'm not too worried about having too many diplomatic relations now, although we're about to not have as soon as our Royal Marriage of Bohemia ends. Because sadly they're kind of finished. The Commonwealth has more or less eaten them. Yeah, actually their enemies are very similar to ours. Their allies, papal state is a nuisance. Because we do probably want to attack the papal state. We can afford that, it's very expensive. But the nobility, for some reason, have had a bit of a downer on us for quite a while. So maybe it's worth it. And while I remember, did our Japanese spy get caught? Because I'm sure that was at 50. Anyway, not a big deal. The whole point was just to make a few claims on these countries so that if we get dragged into war again or decide to go to war, we'll just actually gain some land from them this time instead of just making peace. Okay, actually, to be fair, we could try to make alliances with some rather larger countries, like Denmark. Okay, they're allied to the Commonwealth. Are you allied to the Commonwealth? No, they're a vassal under Denmark. Commonwealth is very powerful. Disturbingly powerful. Let's improve our relationship with the Ottomans. Who are the Ottomans allied with? Apart from those, Tunis, Basra and Messina. Those Tunis could be useful. Because there's no real hurry, because we technically have enough allies. It's just the only powerful one we've got is the Ottomans, which is a minor worry, and it'd be nice to have another one. I think we'll just... Oh, do we need the prestige though? Well, maybe we should accept it. Not making many spy networks at the moment, but... There it goes. No longer have too many diplomatic relations. Okay, what have we got? Oh yeah, gain stability. That's good. Classic faux pas. That's unfortunate. Finished coring provinces. Finished improving relations. And we have taken all of Milan. Let's go and help with the siege of Trent. Got some good castles in this part of the world. It seems the Ottomans want us to fight Spain. Well, I guess we probably should. Okay, let's not meddle. Fine, let's do it. I'm not happy about it because they have been stuff all help to us. But at the same time, right, okay, so who exactly, as we bring our army over, who exactly is in this war with Spain? Right, no one too scary. Quartek. Are they African? Doesn't look like it. No, they're probably American. Right, that's fine then. So, on the plus side, a whole bunch of our colonial troops happened to have just landed. So, they're kind of swamping Spain. Alright, can we just take Milan? Can we end this? No, we can't. We nearly can. Can we just get some of these people to make peace? Who else? Frankfurt. Frankfurt is going to be up here somewhere. Right, so now we've done that, and you're obviously going to lose. We can make peace, which is good because then we can give Spain our full attention. Actually, you go in for the capital. She's still Toledo. You go for the coast in case the Ottomans try and take it. Fulfilled a mission. Okay, yeah, that's going to be a problem. Right. How much of a problem, I wonder? Okay, we've conquered Milan. Oh! Restoration of Union Casus Belli on Naples. So that's how we take Naples. Interesting. Okay then. probably should have waited before accepting that one, but at the same time, they're not that powerful. So, where's our biggest army? Okay. Lost a war, did we? It's kind of surprising, all things considered. Let's send our navy down. Let's send our other navy down. I guess I'll blockade. Actually, let's send you there. And the big navy, if I can find them. You can go there. Blockade Naples. Right. We need to core these areas. Okay, we need to give a general to the troops down here. Any general will do. Good grief. These navies are terrifying. We really need to improve our navy. Who's this one? Someone without a mission for some reason. Let's, I know, protect trade the English Channel, but only when there isn't a war going on. Right. Yeah, I'm just going to take the coast, just to make sure the Ottomans don't take it. At least we've got the Ottomans' help with Spain. Take these Spanish provinces while we're at it. Yeah, this was a bit unexpected and unwelcome. Right, fine. Okay. Let's keep going anyway. As I said, at least for all the Spanish stuff we should have help from the Ottomans because it's actually their war. Maybe we could even pull out early. I'm a little worried with all the colonial armies over here whether we're going to struggle in the colonies themselves. But hopefully not, because we're so overwhelming out there now that it hopefully won't be an issue. I really want to fight them on their castle if we can avoid it. It'd be great if we could fight them on our castle. Unfortunately, we haven't really had the chance to pay as closer attention as we could have done because things have been a little fraught. How do we infiltrate their state secrets? I wasn't aware of that we were even trying to do that. Okay. Well, at least our colonies are finished, if nothing else. Oh, 2 of them have. We might actually want to just retrieve those colonial armies at some point. Okay, great. Let's take that piece of land as well. Well, we don't particularly want to infiltrate them. Okay. This is absolute chaos. Okay, I don't think there's a castle here. Counting House Church. No, there isn't. Okay. So even though we'll probably be outnumbered, at least Oh, they're running away, which is reassuring. We need another mercenary army, aren't we? Yeah, this is no good. Oh, okay. Closer than I'd expected. If only Provence could move faster. The problem is, once you get sufficiently low on numbers, your morale drops really quickly. And we're not actually that low on numbers, to be fair. Not too close to goal. Oh! They've arrived. Okay, not too close to goal. Provence have rescued us. Go straight in for Pisa. Although we do have claims on the Papal State, don't we? Alright, I think we should bring our other army up here and go for Pisa. I kind of feel like we're crushing Spain quite handily, really. Also feel like we should see if we can just get some stuff from them. Which we can. Cool, let's just pull out. Leaking information, good grief. Everyone is spying on us. Okay, that's fine. Right, so we technically haven't been great allies to the Ottomans there because we pulled out quite early. But at the same time, they refused to help us in a whole bunch of our wars, so I don't care. That does, however, mean that we didn't need that mercenary army, so we should get rid of them. I don't really expect to be able to make peace quite so early with Spain, though. But not complaining. Didn't want that war anyway. So, question is, do we need a mercenary army down here? I'm actually thinking maybe we don't. This is now our only war. We should retrieve that army from Zimbabwe, and we should finish making this new navy. Okay, lost a general. I'm not too worried about that, really. Okay, so we're principally attacking Naples. Pisa and Siena aren't that big, so the Papal State is our big concern here. I think we're going to be fine, which is good, because I didn't have a plan for taking Naples, and having them in a personal union is better than having them as an ally. So that's brilliant. So with that in mind, let us check our other subjects. Yeah, Teostral is quite low, French Lepartus quite low. And also quite small, but nonetheless, let's keep them on board. So in theory, I think I saw that, where am I going? I saw that we actually gained some land from Pacifico Norte as well, which is good. Made us a little more powerful in North America. Always a good thing. Okay, so this navy here, let's send them down there so they can join up. So yeah, I probably would have pursued the war with Spain rather longer if we hadn't suddenly got this personal union option with Naples. But it's too good a chance to miss out on, really. And pulling out of war in Spain means that all of these colonial armies have come over here to help us. Which is just brilliant, because, yeah, just vassal swarm, basically. Don't really fancy Rome's chance. Lost an admiral? Not the important one, though. So we can worry about that later. The main thing I'm worried about is our war exhaustion, because we were pulled straight from one war to another. Still, it's not terrible. So I guess we'll just keep going. A new flagship. Golden figurehead sounds nice, it really does. Should have checked where that was going to appear. I'm guessing it's this one? It is. Brilliant. Can I send it to meet our main fleet? Probably not. So I'll just have to remember that it's there. I'll leave it in Picardy for now. Okay, I've lost our claim on Holland. Might want to renew those, so let's start a spy network. Let's also check our claims on, is it Japan? We have here. So we don't need a huge number of claims. It would be nice if we could join these lands up, if that's possible. So if we at least get Udi. Yeah, we can keep going for a bit. Who's this one? That's Zimbabwe, of course. So I think we got those two already. Safala will be worth getting. So we'll be making our way up the coast a bit, even though really we need to go inland. Yeah, fair enough. Oh yes, Sardinia is ours, isn't it? Corsica isn't. That is fine. Okay, there we go. Just from Venice, insofar as they still exist. What are they, like one province now? Okay, Siam's having a go at us. We've won this siege, which is good. So let's go for Rome. Oh, good grief. Ferrara isn't theirs though, is it? So I might still be able to beat them. Especially if everyone joins in. Oh yeah, brilliant. So this is good because we've got like the biggest army, debatably. It's good for us to take the lead on the attack. And then everyone can join in with us. Here we go. I don't think they're going to last long after this. Yep, no problem. Okay, Thuringia, that's fine. We have won this siege, so I'm gonna go here with the other army. Make life as uncomfortable for them as possible. in that case, let's go in for this army here. I don't think they've got a castle. They don't. Good. We may get utterly crushed if no one goes in. We are going to get utterly crushed because everyone's running away. Okay, well that's annoying. Never mind. Manpower's getting quite depleted now. Okay, well let's head back here. Alright, Siena. Completely forgotten. Actually, we can make peace with some of these people. In fact, they're even offering. Pisa. Yeah, just give us some money, that's fine. Ooh, heck. Right, we need to go and help. Someone else has actually taken the lead on an attack now. Too late to help, it turns out. Right, that's just evidence that our navy was not strong enough and needs to be stronger. Much stronger. Can we get Rome to give us some land? We can, but we appeared not to have a diplomat. So we need to stop improving these relations because they are improved enough. Siena, that's fine. Take these remaining Roman lands. Seeing as they don't seem to have any armies anywhere near us at the moment. I thought we had imperialism against all countries anyway. Okay, you come down and help with the war. And we have an ambassador now. We have taken Naples, as in the actual city. Napoli. So, can we get something from the Papal State? We can. That is excellent. Made a bit of progress down there, and then we just need, I think it's something like 60% war score. To enforce a personal union. It shouldn't take very long. Move the big army down here, but I think that should do the trick. And there we go. And that fulfills the mission. So, for extra fun, we're not actually going to be able to get back to France. It would be easier if we could get military access, but we're not going to get that because they hate us. So we're going to need a navy to move people across. Fantastic. And of course, as our navy has just recently been utterly crushed. Oh, it does have room for 46 people. So yeah, so let's start building that up. Okay, we're not getting any assistance from local natives anymore. So yeah, first order of business is going to be to retrieve our armies back from Naples. But that is brilliant. That really does wasn't something I was expecting. Also, we've made a lot of little conquests, so many so that I'm mildly nervous that we're going to get that event where everyone decides that we're really evil because we're conquering too much. So might want to recover a bit, especially since our manpower is now down to only 3,000 people. So yeah, but anyway, gonna leave it there. That went on longer than I was expecting. I thought when those first 3 wars went so well, we would actually be doing a relatively short episode for once. But thanks to the Ottomans and thanks to the mission tree suddenly giving us a claim on Naples, it was not to be. Actually, can we send a diplomat to Naples? We can. Good, because they're currently going to hate us. So I think if our king dies, we will lose them again and have to go to war. But unfortunately, he's 51. Still, we can only do our best. Worst comes to worst, we will just have to do this again. But yeah, so that's good. We are even closer to the end now, but that was an unexpected boost. I'd been considering getting Naples as an ally, and now instead we have them in a personal union, which once they start to like us again will probably be even better. There's even a chance we might integrate them at some point, so we can doubly so start bringing pressure on the Papal State, which would be great. It does mean we've also fought Spain now, thanks to the Ottomans, but we still haven't done anything with Great Britain, so we might want to consider that next time. But yeah, I'll leave it there, and thank you for watching.